Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Deauville Racecourse here on Tuesday. It is the 9th of April 2024. Gonna look at the group races, the stakes races on the program, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the group action races 2 and 4 from Deauville. Very good prep races for the Prix de Poulains and the Pouliches, the French 2,000, 1,000 guineas. So let's get to it right now. The second race from Deauville, it's the Group 3 Prix IMPRUDENCE Stakes. It's Group 3 event for Class 1 horses, going for an $88,500 purse. Race for 3-year-old fillies. Seven of them are going 1,400 meters, or 7 furlongs on the main turf course. My top selection, I'm going to go with the one-horse Romantic Style. 1-2-4 for me in the tri-cast trifecta. 1-2-4 tri-cast trifecta. Top selection, one-horse Romantic Style. 3-year-old filly by Night of Thunder here. Charlie Outbeat trains this one. William Buick gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 3rd November, Newmarket, 6 furlongs in a 2-year-old novice race, and the horse went by 1 3/4 lengths that day, and from a stand-side poster on very demanding ground, he got sent to the front end, he quickened up nicely, and he went away with it, refreshing to France. These kind of horses in France and these lower, in the Group 3 and the listed races, the UK-based runners really do wonders in these races. You have to watch out for them. He gets a good poster here today. He can handle it given the ground. I expect him to really run well first-time group quality horses. Two back, he ran in a novice race in Yarmouth, 6 furlongs, 20th of September. He won by 3.5 lengths that day, and again on the front end with Buick up, he quickened up nicely, and he got the job done. A very good race. Prior to that debut in Newbury in late August, 6 furlongs in a 2-year-old maiden race. He finished 7 by 6 3/4 lengths that day, and he just had nothing. He never had the turn of foot. He never really broke well, and he was never into it. It wasn't his day to win. He's definitely improved since then. Refreshing to the 3-year-old debut, he can win. I think the 2-horse Ramatuli can win also for Orlean Lemetry and Head. Most recently in the Prix Morny over the 6 furlongs in August, he finished second by a neck that day behind Vadik, who just had the jump on this horse. This horse ran his heart out that day. Prior to then, the Prix Robert Pepin facing Boy, she won by 4 lengths that day and won the Prix de Bois at Chantilly in June quite nicely also. She's proven that she could run some very fast races. She was flying going the 6 furlongs in Chantilly and the Prix de Bois. Refreshing here, getting that extra furlong. I'll give her a shot here. This is the kind of horse you want to keep an eye on going to the Guineas. But to recap my selection for the second from Deauville, it's the Group 3 Prix IMPRUDENCE. Going to take the one-horse Romantic Style. I'll give kudos to the 2-horse Ramatuli. 1-2-4 tri-cast trifecta. 1-2 in the multi-race. Let's get to the fourth event now from Deauville, which is the Group 3 PRIX DJEBEL Stakes. It's Group 3 event for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $88,500. Race for 3-year-old colts here. Field 7 of them, going 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the turf course. My top selection here, I'm going to go take the number 7 horse, Devil's Point. 7-1-2 for me in the tri-cast trifecta. 7-1-2 tri-cast trifecta. Top selection, 7 horse, Devil's Point. 3-year-old colt by New Bay here. David Mansour trains. Ocean Murphy comes in to ride this horse. Most recently, they ran the horse at Doncaster on the 20th of October. A mile in the Group 1 Futurity Trophy, and he finished second by 1.5 lengths that day. And he had a dream tracking trip all the way down the race course. He just needed that extra turn of foot late on the demanding ground, but he ran his heart out. Back to France with his horse ran okay, 2 back. I'm going to give him a shot to win here today. 2 back in the Group 3 Prix Thomas Byron Stakes at St. Cloud, 1 mile, 29th of September. He finished 4th by 4 3/4 lengths that day, and he just kind of yielded late. He had a bit of a troubled trip, but again, he got around the race course well. And then the Group 3 Solario Stakes at Sandown, 7 furlongs, 2nd of September. He finished 3rd by 1.5 lengths that day. A little lackadaisical early on, but he was gaining late. And then they took the horse to Wales, a flawless last, 7 furlongs in main race in August. He won by 4.5 lengths. Speed from the inside. He really took off clear. He was a very heavy favorite there. On debut, he just never really got going at Sandown, but he's really, at the end of the season, he started showing potential. He should like this going here today. I like the stand-side post drop. He can win. I think the one-horse Caran for Jean-Claude Roger, Christian Demare, and the Aga Khan can win also. Most recently, on the first of the season at Consommé, 6.5 furlongs in a novice race, he won by 4.5 lengths that day, and he flew on the front end. He only had 4 of the rivals, but he was rather a good run. Prior to that, Toulouse on the turf course in October, first off the long freshening, 6 furlongs in a conditions race, finished second by 1 3/4 lengths, kind of yielded late, but again, ran his heart out, and then a Tarbs on debut last September. He won April, excuse me. He won by 2.5 lengths, and again flew home clear. He's making his fourth start today. He's by Blue Point. He should definitely get the 7 furlong trip. Watch out for him at 6-1. I think he's an upsetter. But to recap my selection for the 4th on Deauville, it's Group 3 PRIX DJEBEL. Gonna take the 7-horse Devil's Point. Give kudos to the 1-horse Karan. 7-1-2 TriCast Trifecta. 7-1 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.